Hi, you guys. Can you hear me? Hi, good morning. Is it morning where you're at? Here it's afternoon, actually. All right, guys. I guess we're good. Can you guys hear me? Ah, Chicago. Nice. Hi. Oh, okay. You're from Vegas, Heidi. Are you winning? Hi from me. Yes, you caught me live. All right, you guys can hear me. Portugal, oh, one of my favorite spots to go to. New York, good morning. Okay, Don. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, guys. I don't know. Is Super Chat working actually? Like you guys can click on the option or not? Because I just need to make sure. Oh my God, you guys are so quick with so many. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. How was your weekend so far, guys? Yes, I love that too, Linda. I love how we're all can connect. Like we're from all over the place, but we can all come together in this live chat. That's so nice. Okay, so you guys, if you would like me to answer one of your questions, then you can send me a super chat with your question, whatever you can miss, like any donation. And otherwise, if we don't have any super chats open, then we can, just pick anyone from the chat. So I can do answer one of your questions. And you can send me your question and your sun sign, and then I can answer your question. And then the person that just had their question answered, sorry, that person can pick the next one. So that's kind of how we do it. Unless we have like somebody that sends a super chat, then I'm gonna read for them first. So that's kind of sort of the idea of today. And I haven't been live for so long, so I'm just like, oh my God, I'm rambling. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna read for you. I have the chat right here. Okay, so I see that I got a super chat now. So actually, two. Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna have to see. I see Monica's, and you sent me one. Yeah, with a question. Okay, so I'm gonna have a look. Okay, so you're Aquarius and you're dealing with a Leo. That's an interesting combination, but it's your opposite sign, obviously. But we can really go off of the sun sign because he can have a lot of other signs in his chart. So you know what? I'm gonna go in the tarot card for you, Monica. Let me see. Let's see. The Seven of Swords. We have the Hierophant. Please show me, Monica, one more card. Okay. Well, Aquarius. Monica, there you are. The Aquarius card came through. I love seeing this coming out in an Aquarius reading. Okay, so what I feel with this is that there is some feelings towards you from this Leo energy. I do feel that he is not showing all his cards. There's definitely more to the story. I feel that once you guys really have an open conversation, Monica, about, you know, trying to let him open up, I feel like he's not really walking around with his feelings and stuff. He just always acts like a little bit, you know, cool or whatever, or like a little distance, and then he's like all over your face again. I feel that there's this energy that it's a little bit in the unknown. But I do see that there is a chance of commitment, and there is some energy here that could actually make you feel really happy, Monica. So let me see if you sent anything I can add to the reading. Okay. Yes. So I do think that if there's clear and open communication, and also you setting your standards, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's being very clear about what you do and what you don't want. And then he can decide where he wants to connect with you on that level or not. But I do really see that there's an outcome, and it actually makes you feel really, really good. And I feel like there's this soul commitment to this union. So I do think that there's more to the story. There is potential here, most definitely. So, Monica, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm sorry, I just have to warm up, okay, guys? I have to warm up. I don't see you, Monica. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, I have to keep up with this because I also see $1 from Healing Mary Souls. He was a little bit sooner. You're welcome. I hope it was helpful for you. Healing Mary Soul, do you have a question? Because you just sent me that, or was it just a donation? I'll first go towards the next one, which is Andrea. You sent 279, but you didn't send me a question, so I don't know if you have a question or if it was a donation. So maybe it's good for you guys, if you're gonna send a super chat, send your question in it, because then I know that you're actually, you know, want me to read for you. Okay, so let me see. Let me warm up, guys. I'll get it done. Okay, you send it later, Andrea. Okay. Send me your question, then I'm gonna go to the next person, which is Heidi. Heidi, you said, will I find love? I'm a Cancer. Well, I mean, the person you will find to love is most definitely a very lucky person, okay? You first off have the Page of Swords. Let me see what else coming out for her. Heidi, Cancer energy. Ooh, you got such a soft energy, Heidi. Thank you for sharing that with me. Like, oh, you're such a sweet soul, and I know that you've been waiting. I know, and I do see that you sort of have been looking online, but it's just like not really a connection. Like, people are just so straightforward and just not interesting, you know? That's what I'm feeling. Like, people are just, yeah, uninteresting people, not very deep conversations, just very about, yeah. And I know you're like, will I ever find it? That's like literally what I see right here. It's like, will it ever come? So I'm curious about this third card. I really do feel that there's a little bit like positive affirmations, very like focusing on gratitude. You're focusing on being grateful and like having a gratitude list and really putting your energy towards all the things you have, all the people you've had beautiful connections with, also the way you look at maybe past relationships. And I think that is most definitely something that will light up the energy, because you've planted good seeds. I really think you did the inner work. I really think you know yourself, starting to get to know yourself better and better, and really knowing what you want and what you don't want in a relationship, and are able to really use that kind of communication with the next partner. So you have been planting good seeds, Heidi. Have been putting in the work. Yeah, I know. I feel your energy. You're like shocked. I just saw your, you sending me that little. Yeah, but it's so beautiful because I feel your energy. It's like, it would be crazy if the right person wouldn't pick up on that energy you're sending out. Because I'm like, oh, I see so, like such a nice energy. Sorry. Let me see what else coming up. Oh, look at that. This is gonna be a very, very beautiful connection, because that person's gonna look at you and like thinks the world of you, and it's gonna come, because it's an ending of this cycle. Because like you said, you have been working on yourself, you have been doing inner work, have been really going over certain things, healing certain parts, and this will be a beautiful connection. And I think this person's gonna have so much diversity in it that I can pick up a sign, because he or she will embody all that energy, basically. Such an evolved soul. So you don't have to look for it, just have to be open with your energy. So try and evolve out of this. I really do see you do that, knowing that you've done the work, and it's gonna come, and that person is really gonna treat you like you deserve. Really beautiful, Heidi. Okay, so don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Okay, just live your life, enjoy summer if you're somewhere where, you know, spring just started, and you will know, and they're gonna recognize you. That's why I ask you to keep your energy as high and soft, because they're gonna pick up on your energy. So you will attract the right person. You did the work. Okay, thank you so much for sending me your question, letting me read for you. I really enjoyed it. Okay, guys, let me see, because you guys are just okay. I think Andrea now sent me a question. Did you? Because I don't want to like skip over you. Let me see. Okay, Andrea, I'm a Capricorn. Ooh, the Libra man. Okay. Ooh, Libras, beautiful signs. Really, really are. For all my Libras out there, it's just sometimes really hard to commit and for a longer period of time. Let me see. What about this Libra? What about this Libra? Does he care? I feel like he's very focused on his work, or, you know, his dream. He's trying to sort of find the balance in that. As it's funny because it's a Libra, of course. We have the Death card, and what else flipped over? Let me see. Wow, there's a lot of Aquarius in my chat room coming through. I think okay, what they're showing me is that, Andrea, there is an opportunity with you and this person, yet there are some things that are required for it to really become something. I need you to sort of recharge, like really reclaim your own power, really focus your energy, yeah, take your energy back from the situation. That's also like the way you think about it, the way you look at it, and really focus on seeing things from a higher perspective, really coming into an alignment of your own soul's energy and feeling whole within. And I know right now you're going through a lot of energy because it's like Aquarius, a Capricorn, that's your energy, and you're going through a transformation by yourself, and you just feel a little bit uncertain about not just him. It's more things I'm picking up, but there is this transformation happening. I really feel that there's a change coming to the union between you and him in the future. Yet it will happen because you change your energy and really coming into to alignment with first focusing on yourself, not letting anybody with a certain energy come in. It's not to him personally, it's the energy he decides to show up in. So if he doesn't know how to show up as the king, then he should, first work on that by himself. So I think that you gotta let him come, and if he doesn't come, then he's just not ready. And I mean, like, yeah, he can call, he can text, but I mean, like, showing up in a real committed way. I think that you should focus a little bit on yourself, which you have been doing as well, yet he's still a lot on your mind. You don't really know what to expect, what to do, and one day he feels like this, then he shows up, you know, really disconnected. It's like, yeah, it's really the Libra way basically. But yeah, like I said, that change happens, and it comes because you are embodying your own self, and also knowing what your qualities are, knowing where you're gonna go, really in alignment with what you deserve basically, and really giving that to self first. And I really see something beautiful for you coming up in the next 3 months. So that's what I get for you. I hope that was helpful. Let me see. I'm sorry guys, I can't I'm really trying to keep up. And let me see. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. I have to go and look real quick. Hi. Oh my god, you guys go. I have to go scroll back so far. Let me see. Okay, Andrea, and then the next one, Heidi. We did. Okay, Petri, right? I'm a Cancer. What holds for me, and Libra guy. We at distance now. Okay. Well, basically a little bit the similar energy. What is up with the Libra man? Do we have any Libra man over here? Thank you so much, Alanya. I just saw your super chat. Thank you so much. Just popped up. Let me see. Okay. Cancer. Wow. Powerful. Okay, now. Let me see. They're showing me to be able for him to see you in the right light, to see you in the admiration that you deserve, to really know, what he got and what he misses out on, is for you to stop carrying all the weight. carrying all the thinking, the planning, the communication, the, you know, finding ways for things to work. Just you carry everything with this person, and that's something maybe in the past, and because there's a change coming to it, it's like you have a lot on your plate, okay? Not just when it comes to this Libra. I feel you have a lot on your plate. You have been dealing with a lot of things during these last couple of, I mean, I would even say years, but most definitely the last couple of months, just over, it's just a little bit too much. It's just too much. I think you need to cut down a little bit on responsibilities and really just focusing on yourself for a little bit and the self-care, you know. And I think that this distance is really good because it gives you time to really put down some of that burdens. I just feel like there's burdens here. So there's a lot of weight on your shoulder. But what I see is that this change with the Wheel of Fortune, it's such a beautiful transformation. Go from the 10 of Wands into the 6 of Wands, which that means that here's a guy by himself carrying all the weight, doing all the hard work, putting in hours, sweat, tears, all of that. But yet there's nobody that sees the hard work. There's like, people don't understand how hard it is to stand in your shoes, basically. And I feel by you putting down and letting some people just take care of themselves for a little bit, I feel like you're giving them the opportunity to really see what you have been doing and how hard you have been working. And that's because you no longer carry it. So if there's any communication, it gotta come from him. And then he's like, whoa, wait, there's so much that came from her side. I gotta step up my game. But if not, then still you will have people carrying all their own ones, you know, and just admire you for the weight that you actually carried because they just realized that you carried everything for them. So I do see a successful completion, yet there's some work needed for that. And it's actually not hardworking, but letting go. And that's sometimes a lot harder for Cancer. So I get that a lot. But there's a shift coming, universe stepping in. And it's not for no reason that you actually are at distance right now. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Petri. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for sending your question. I really appreciate it. Okay, next up is Joanne Ann Dixon. Will I be layer off and receive a package? I don't really understand. I don't really understand your question. Could you send me a little bit more specific? Because I don't really understand your question. That's maybe me, or I don't know. Ashley, how do you, I just sent, I went down, so I saw your message right now. How do you get picked? Well, right now we have super chat. So if you send a super chat with your question, then I'll do a reading for you, because there's people that still, you know, left that already sent a super chat. I'm just going down, you know, the list. So, oh, Jasmine, is there a problem with the super chat for you? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. That's... Yes, you can send me a PayPal. Like the link is... Wow, I don't think that the link is actually under the description box, but you can actually PayPal me, and it's under every video on my channel. There's a PayPal link, so you could send me that, and then I can do a reading for you. Okay, yes. Just let me know when you did it, then I'll put you on the list. Okay. Yes, laid off from my job and giving a package. Okay. Okay, thank you, Joanne, for sending me some clarification on that. Let me see what is coming up for your work. You're nervous a little bit. And thank you guys so much, all of you, for joining. I know that I'm a little bit caught up in the readings right now and I can't really communicate, and I hope I'll get to that in a little bit. But I just want to send out to each and every one of you, like, thank you so much for joining. I love seeing you guys here. So you have the full card. So there is a new beginning coming up for you, Joanne. Okay, there's a little bit too much. Let me see. Regarding her work. Okay. We get more cards, so we're just gonna go with that. I don't see a major ending. Oh, yeah, very strong intuition. Very strong intuition, because as a Cancer and coming through with the High Priestess, I feel like there's a fire sign energy in your work, in your job. Like there's a fire sign energy in your job that is actually like it's let me see. I'm sorry, because the cards are just I don't see an ending. I don't think that you really are that there's something, that there's like an ending or something, because there's no card that indicates that. What I do see is that you have to follow your intuition when it comes to a fire sign. Follow your intuition with that one. I think that there will be some things changing when it comes to work, because I feel that there is an energy of like, okay, if I get laid off, I just take some time for myself. It's like, you know, it's a little bit like that. It's like the full energy, but I see that there's a commitment to the job. So I don't think that there will be any ending to it. And when it comes to that package, I do see a package coming in, yet it's like a little different than you expected it to be or something. But it is most definitely with a lot of thought, I feel. Like I don't really know how to like explain that. But yeah, there's really good cards. Just be aware of when your intuition is telling you something about a fire sign energy. Don't pin it down too much. Like, okay, see, it has to be a sun, or yeah, a sun fire sign. It could be her rising sign as well. Just listen to your intuition. Don't go into any, you know, contracts with her or anything. Like, you know, like group things or something, because it can make you look bad. If you just keep following your intuition, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Okay? So, thank you so much for sending me your question, Joanne. I really appreciate that. Oh, a lot of people asking about Libras. What is going on with the Libra collective? Let me see. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Triple Fire. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going back up. Right now I'm scrolling to see who's next. It is Mermaid Mia. Oh, I like that name. Okay. Virgo male. I just met interest with me. I'm a Cancer Sun. So you're a Cancer Sun. You're asking me if he is interested in you because you just met that Virgo male, right? That's kind of what you're asking. Okay. Let me see. We have the Nine of Wands. Virgo male. How do you feel about her? Okay. I'm gonna get one more card. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So I feel this Virgo male is still I'm sorry. I feel this Virgo male is still sort of dealing with things from the past. He's very cautious, like, you know, he's like not really open about his emotions or feelings or something. He has been dealing with some things in the past. I do really feel that there is a possibility for a strong connection that both of you would be very satisfied with, very happy with. But it's just that he's scared to really share his emotions with you, and that's such a Virgo male thing. But it's scary, you know. It's scary because he actually really likes you. He really does like you. Like, that's an energy I'm getting. It's like, oh, I see me and her, you know, like compatible, and it's like it's fun energy, you know. It's compatible based, but definitely it's just that he is trying to fight it. He will try and fight this a little bit in the beginning, but that's coming to an end, and then he's actually committing to like getting to know each other better and really opening up and stuff. So be patient with this man. Okay, I do really feel that there's this energy of you guys really are able to have something equal with each other, yet be patient with him. He needs some time to open up and to get used to all these emotions and feelings and actually sharing them. And that's definitely a bit of a struggle. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle because you can't really tell, you want to know. And it's also such a Cancer thing, like we trust people when they actually open up about our feelings and emotion, about their feelings, you know. Once they start opening up, we start to trust them. That's just a Cancer thing, you know. And you don't have to be very aware of it, but yeah, it's a Cancer thing. So be patient with yourself and with him, because I really do feel that there's something beautiful for you guys. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Just have some patience with him, okay? I don't see anything like, you know, very toxic or anything. I just see a man that just, you know, needs to take it slow a little bit. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for sending your question, Miss Mermaid. I'm going to the next person. I'm sorry, I'm going up. I'm trying to read all you guys' text, but I can't keep up. Hi, Lotus. I will most definitely try and do a reading for you, but promise I'm here. I'm first going down the super chat. So, okay, I'm so happy that was helpful for you. Have a lovely day. Oh, if you stay around then, that's also fine. Deb Laugh. Right? Yeah, Deb. Okay. What can you tell me about moving to a new job soon? You're a Taurus. Okay. That's such a Taurus thing. Oh, I split the deck. Look what we got. That's you. That's you. Okay, let's see. A new job. Moving to a new job. Wake up for Deb. Okay, we have a full. Let me see. Okay, yes. There we go. Beautiful. That's, oh, I love it when energy for Earth sign comes in as the Empress. Beautiful. The Hermit. Okay. There's a moment of stillness. There's a moment of stillness before anything comes really into movement. It is a moment where you can really take some time to do some inner, you know, sort of like a soul's journey, basically. There's this moment where you go within and really go over like, okay, what do I like about that job? What don't I like about this job? There's a reason why there's like this stillness, like you're unsure if it will happen or not. But what will happen is that the moment you sort of find certain answers within, it's like a connection you feel with a certain job. And it's then the moment where it's gonna get really busy. Yeah, that's what they show me. But it's not in a negative sense, you know, you do have the Two of Pentacles, but I almost feel like it's gonna be like sort of two jobs at the same time for a little bit. And you're like, you're gonna juggle like, you know, a lot of things at the same time. But I do see you taking that on like a queen. Okay, it's beautiful. So Deb, I really do feel that you're gonna get a new job soon, but I just feel like it's something that makes you actually feel so much more at home, you know, like where you're gonna work, that you that you have that you think, you know, that would happen. So basically that's very, very positive. It's very beautiful. Like you're gonna feel as like an empress. So know that the right thing will come to you in the right timing. And don't question yourself or your capabilities or if you're good enough for a job. You are. You know, they're lucky to have you. Let me put it like that. Okay. So I think that you sometimes have confidence and then you just, you know, fall back a little bit in like questioning yourself. Don't doubt yourself. It's happening for a certain in divine timing. Like it's happening in this type of timing for a certain reason. You will figure out why things, you know, took the time basically. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine, okay, Dab? Thank you so much for sending me your question. Okay, let me see who's up next. It is Albert. Okay. Will you transfer for your job or will you be laid off? Oh, okay. Let me see what's coming in for you, Albert. I instantly feel is that which actually you got the Empress as well, and it doesn't matter the fact that, you know, it's a feminine energy because it's genderless basically. It is, I'm gonna reshuffle. I'm gonna keep the Empress, but I have to reshuffle because I feel like there's still energy in here because the same cards come out. Let me clear out. Okay, Albert. Albert, show me. Okay. Okay. What I see with this, Albert, is the fact that you will transfer for this job. You will stay sort of in a similar company, a different type of position. I feel like there's this transition energy around it. Yet it is it coming in a little bit with delay. Like it's gonna take a little bit longer than you think it's gonna take. You know, it's like, for example, they will ask you to transfer, yet it's gonna be in like months from now, for example, right? It's not gonna be instant, not gonna be really quickly, but I do see, you know, a travel energy, and I feel like you're gonna feel so much more in alignment with where you're actually ending up. This could also I do see you planning for something as well. I do see you finding like sort of a backup energy. You just want to make sure that you can stay in alignment with the amount of money you have right now. You don't want to miss out on income or anything. So I do see you sort of backup planning yourself. Like you know, you're very aware of that. So Albert, I do see something beautiful for you in your future. It's just taking longer than you expect, but that's actually for a good reason. It gives you time to really plan this thing out and plan it out right. So know that you have the power and just make sure that you claim this energy. You know, it's like, don't come off like, you know, desperate or anything. Like, you know, I don't feel that way anyway, so I don't have to tell you. It's just like they have to pick up that energy as well. It's like, okay, if you want me to transfer, I'll transfer, but just please don't think that I'm like desperate or anything. You know, it's, I don't know, like there's this energy around it, setting up healthy boundaries with your employer basically. So that's a good thing. Just go with the flow and you trust the universe and the process right now, because there's something happening behind the scenes, setting it all out for you to actually be really happy with the end result. So that's beautiful. Okay, that was your reading. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, by the way, I just picked up on Heidi's message. I'm so glad that it was helpful for you, by the way. Just keep doing you. It's gonna be totally fine, okay? Okay, Tiny. Uh, your name is Asia? Okay. So my sun sign is Cancer. Will my mom expect my relationship accept your relationship with your Leo? I want things to be better. She's a Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Cancer. A lot of cancers today. I love it. Okay. It's just like this. Mom has a very strong opinion. Yeah, it's like it's Scorpio energy. Okay, it's not playing around, but it's a very it's not going to stay around for long. I do see a shift coming in her energy. She will accept this relationship. Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw this message. Wait one sec. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to the reading. Where are the messages? Okay, you just sent from bank. Yeah, maybe it's not. What are you? Yeah, that's really weird, Jasmine, but don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, sorry, getting back to the reading. She will accept the connection between the two of you, but that's the moment where you two are really getting more and more serious, you know, throughout the time, really setting up goals. The moment she sees it's something stable, it's something, you know, like she feels that you're getting the respect that she wants for you and everything like that. Just give her some time to catch up. It's gonna take, yeah, it's gonna take time, but it's like you guys just have to work on your relationship and, you know, going with the flow and really doing things in divine timing and whatever feels good for the two of you. And take your time. In the moment things are getting, you know, more serious, you know, you guys are building up something, that's the moment where you will do a turnaround. Okay, right now it's just feisty. It's just, yeah, it's just that energy I'm getting. So I am, yeah, I do really see that, so don't worry about that. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so just focus on building up a future together and let her calm down, basically. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay, let me see, because I saw a message coming through. This is probably one of the the weirdest live streams ever, because I've just don't, you know, I'll go from reading to reading and I don't really have time to respond to you guys, so I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much if you just joined in. If you can leave a like, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, just thank you for joining. I just love all of your energy is so so soft, so thank you so much. Let me see. Okay, who's up next? Because you guys, I might have to close on the super chats in a bit, because I don't know if I can actually do all you guys' readings otherwise, and I don't want that to happen. So Okay, let me see. Tiny, and then next is Tara. Tara Scully. Okay, Tara, was that a question or not? Because if it's just a super chat with no question, then I'm just gonna continue reading. But I do see right now, up next, Alanya James. Alanya James, you sent me a question. What is coming for me? I'm a Scorpio and things have been tough recently. Okay. Yeah, Scorpio are going through certain things. I felt that you guys' energy as well with the readings I did for April. So we're just gonna breathe a little bit. Let's see what's coming up for you. What's coming up for you? Okay. Well, there's something coming for you, okay? That's beautiful. Okay, you see there's a chariot coming through, moving to victory, moving into better things. It could be like a move or something like that. But what I feel with this is something that you don't see coming, okay? So it's basically asking you to have faith and to really focus on the positive energy around you, you know, and really seeing things from a higher perspective, basically. I do see some energy coming from you. This could be an air sign that's coming towards you, you know, being a little bit like raw, basically, in their communication towards you. But I feel that with this energy is that the more you focus on cutting out things that just cost you energy and don't really give anything back to you, and the more you focus on releasing, you know, old habits or patterns or old ways of thinking, negative energy basically, or pain or hurt, and you're really working through that and cutting that out, that's the moment where things are shifting, because there's something coming for you and it's going to move really quickly. Okay, so it's not going to be like months and months of this energy. It really is going to, you know, do a shift for you. So that's very, very beautiful. And I'm glad that I can actually tell you that, because I do really see your energy. It's like everything is so like in your face the whole time, you know. It's like it's not just, you know, a bill for like $50, it's a bill for like 300, you know. It's like really bomb in your face and you have to deal with it and you have to do it now, and it's like really like that type of energy. I'm not saying you're getting a bill, don't manifest that for you. But I do really feel that energy is softening up, yet there's something that's like just, you know, just coming through, and you just have to sort of focus on positive energy for it to come in, because there's something unknown, okay, but actually going to help you move forward. So there's like this communication or something, you get a message and things are like, you know, shifting to a next energy. So don't worry about it, keep your energy as positive as possible, and I hope soon things, you know, pick up for you. So thank you so much for sending me your question. I really appreciate it. And also for the donation, because you sent me $10, and that's really, you know, I really, really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Okay, next is Drayden. Love Lauren. Okay, Drayden. Yes. My fiance is Aquarius. Well, congratulations. And I'm a Leo. Should he stay on his career path and wait for a promotion or switch careers? Ooh. Leo. It's hard because we're gonna do a reading actually for him. But let's see. Oh no, he is the Aquarius. Okay. 6 of Wands. Okay, let me see. Okay. What they show me is that he's been putting in the work, he's been putting in the hours, he really has been showing up, you know, as the Aquarius, you know. They're just really good workers. They really are. So what I see is the waiting. I do get the waiting, you know, the Seven of Pentacles, like I've been putting in the work, he's been going to, you know, like that. Why won't it come? I just have to hold on to what I got and all of that. He needs to loosen up the energy a little bit around the money, basically. You know, it's like really holding on to what I got because he doesn't want to lose it. You know, it's like that. Like loosen up the energy a little bit. He has been putting in the energy, he's been putting in the work, and there will always come a payout for that, right? So what I see is that he is definitely going to get that promotion. He really does, but it depends on how much he's willing to sort of try to loosen up a little bit around it. So it's like with the energy, like the overthinking energy around it's really like sort of blocking it to move forward. So don't worry about it, because that's really gonna happen. So yes, just make sure that it's actually going to make him happy as well, you know, because I feel like there's a holding on energy to this job because it's about security, it's about stability and all of that. But he also needs to be able to feel like he's being appreciated for what the work that he does. That's one of the most important things for Aquarius, is that they don't mind working hard, they don't mind staying late, they just really just want to feel appreciated and seen. Like that's so important, especially for masculine energy. So yeah, Drayden, that's what I got for you. So I hope that that's good news, right? Thank you so much for sending me your question. I really appreciate it. Okay, Mo Quinn, Pisces male. Will I ever meet the right person? Aw, just like I feel an energy. It's like, you know, you've been trying really hard when it comes to love. It's just like every time you sort of end up with the same similar situation, and you're just like, will it ever happen? You know, it will happen. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I just saw it. I just saw it. I'm gonna go down the chat, so everybody send me a super chat. I will see it and I will do your reading. I'm now at Mo Quinn, so maybe you can scroll back up, see how long it's gonna take before I'm gonna do yours. But then you guys at least know, you know, where I'm at right now. Okay, Mo Quinn, Pisces male. I'm gonna get one more out for you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I do really feel like that. Like that I just picked up on before I started shuffling. You have been through it. You really have been through it. And I feel that there's still hurt. There's still hurt when it comes to sort of past energy, past relationship. Maybe just very disappointed in the person. You really thought that this person was it, and it just turns out it wasn't. I do see a reconciliation with somebody that you've met before. This could be somebody that you have you know, like a sort of a fiery, passionate connection. I do really feel a fire sign energy coming through, but that could be moon or rising as well. So don't pin it down too much to that. But what I feel is there's a lot of passion when it comes to a person that you've met before. I don't really feel like it's very romantic energy, but I see that there's this connection and reconciling with a person that you've met, and just all of a sudden you see this person in a different lighting and they see you in a different lighting as well. But that's because you are coming out of the storm. You know, you're going through it and you just, you know, healing your heart and taking your time for that, and that's totally fine. Whether you you know, masculine, feminine doesn't matter. You just need some healing first, you know, and then you're gonna go back to, okay, focusing on the positive, working on yourself, you know, sending out a positive frequency, starting to really enjoy people around you, going out, opening up, and just a moment where you think like, oh well, I'm actually really happy right now about myself. I haven't even been thinking about, you know, dating or anything for a little bit. And that's the moment actually when that person comes in. I really see that happening. It's like, oh wait, like you're just out here in the garden doing your thing, working on, you know, and then there's this person showing up, and you like start talking and connecting, and one leads into the other. You're very attractive to this person, vice versa as well, and something blooms out of that. So it has a lot of potential. It's just before you get into that energy, Mo, you sort of have to work on setting boundaries with yourself, and it starts with family and it starts with friends, you know. And then yeah, just take your time, and you're doing really good. It's just focus on something that you feel is working for you in your life, something that makes you feel good, something you feel you're good at. There's always one thing that makes you feel really good. Maybe it's like you're a really good parent to a cat, you know, for example. You're really good in that, you know, and focus your energy towards that. It's like little things or a big thing, you know. Maybe you're just like a really good brother to somebody, to your sister or brother, and focus on the energy of relationships that work, you know, and really focus on things that have positive energy in your life and give you positive energy back, where you feel appreciated. The more you focus, it goes towards that, the more you feel basically connected to that frequency, and that's where the healing takes place. It's steps by step. Just take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush into anything. It's just, it will come in divine timing, okay? Because I really do see it, so don't worry about it. And you're very attractive, okay? Just saying, it comes up in the reading. So you're welcome. You're so welcome. Triple fire. Aries woman and Pisces man, future together. Let's see. Made it sound so showbiz like. Let's see what's coming up. I didn't mean it to make it sound like that. Okay. There we go. A little bit too many cards. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Oh, Lord. That's what it is. You feel one moment it's together, and next moment it's falling apart. It's like, it's Pisces energy, in or out, you know. It's like, am I not, is it going, is it not going? Let me see what's coming up. Okay, that's good. So basically what I'm getting for your situation, you've been putting in energy and time into this union, you know, and you kind of feel like you're always coming off, you know, it's like, let's do something exciting, let's just go out, let's just do this, let's just do that, should we do this, should we go there, should we, you know, buy tickets for this? And then this person is just like, yeah, well, I just have to see, I don't know, I'll let you know, let's wait, let's see if the money is right, let's see if it this, let's see if that happens, let's see if my mom calls and I have to go. It's like, you know, for example, you know, I'm just giving you examples. So you feel like almost like I'm giving you all this energy and you just don't want to take it, basically. So I feel this person just is very, there's something going on in his life that he sort of feels drawn towards. It's like almost like he's working on building up, you know, a solid income or something like that. It has something to do with anything outside your, you know, energy, like relationship, basically. So outside the union. I feel the moment you sort of switch your energy, what I see coming to in the future is that there's a serious commitment, okay? That's like this Ace of Pentacles energy. So what I do really feel is that in the future you guys might move in together. Maybe you already did. or you tried it, basically, I feel. And I do see really, you know, like a stable offer. So this is gonna come in time. I feel that this person, the Pisces or you, are still dealing with certain things that just really need to be, you know, dealt with, and really have to get done first before the energy goes into building, you know, this on something stable together, basically. So I do see an offer coming into the future. So it's not like it's only running away and, you know, this connecting or anything. This is your outcome. So basically that's very positive, okay? So yeah, just take your time with this one, but be careful with how much energy you give towards it. That's very important, okay? So that's your reading. Thank you so much for sending me your question, Triple Fire. Let me see. Let me go down. Thank you so much, guys. You guys send me so many super chats and questions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, like I said before, but for the people that came in new, I'm sorry that I'm not so talkative. With the rest of you guys, I'm trying to find a balance between doing the readings and actually just, you know, connecting with the people who decide to join this live stream. How are you guys' Sunday going? Are you enjoying yourself? And where are you guys from? Send me some cities. Let me see who is up next. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying. Okay, Triple Fire. Then I have loosely burr. Okay, but I only have a amount from you, so I don't have a question. So I don't know if you sent that. Oh yes, I did send you questions. If you guys send me a super chat, if you want me to answer your questions, then send me your question within the super chat, because then I can, you know, see it better. Then I can pick up on your question quicker. Okay, thank you so much. Did I make the right decision leaving a Virgo? I'm a Sun, Cancer, Aries rising, and a Aquarius moon. Ooh, that's not easy to deal with, Leslie. That can get really confusing sometimes within self, basically. Let me see. Do you make the right decision leaving a Virgo? Well, first of all, yes, you did. You know why? For a Cancer to come up to the point to actually leave a union, do you understand that how much you tried and how much you gave to that union before you actually even thought about ending it? Like, before you were actually able to say, I'm going to leave because that's better for me, Leslie, that's actually so strong, okay? So I don't want you to doubt that for 1 second, because you're choosing for your future and you're choosing for your sense of self, you know, for yourself, basically. So it's a person. I really feel like this Virgo made you feel left out in the cold a lot of times. You just were just not I just feel like something just didn't felt seen or something, you know. That was the energy. And he was just always on his own, you know, on his own thing, and then it was this thing that he had interest for, and then he always intention went that way, and then it was this again, and it's just, you know, little, and it just made you feel left out, you know. It was always like, I'm gonna do this by myself, I'm gonna do this with a friend, I'm gonna do this you know, like that. Yet I don't want to get too deep into the relationship because it's over. I feel like that you really did make the right decision, even though it would never feel like that in the beginning. because you're so loyal and you have a Cancer soul. So basically that is not easy at all, okay? And you have an Aquarius moon, which is also not somebody, once they're really committed, that really walks out easily. So don't question yourself. You know, take some time to really go over and like, okay, what is this new life look, what I want my new, and life to look at, like, basically what I'm gonna do, like where am I gonna move towards, what kind of relationship would I actually like, so I do see some reconciliation with plans you used to have and goals and dreams, basically. And I really feel like that there's this reconnection with self. You're gonna meet somebody, okay? It's not like you're gonna stay single for a very long time, but I don't want you to doubt yourself, because I know that you put yourself down about it sometimes. So you made the right decision, Leslie, okay? And I understand that sometimes it doesn't feel like that, so that's okay. Let me see. Carolina. Yes. Aquarius, Sun and Rising, Moon and Sag. Okay. At a serious standstill in my life overall. Life purpose, life path, true love. Wow. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get one of these cards for you. I appreciate you too, Leslie. Thank you so much for sending me your question. And I understand, okay? I understand better than you think, okay? Wow, Carolina, there is a standstill. Look at the cards. There we go. They're asking you to go within. You know, you got the card Answer the Call. They're asking you, what is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? Not about what would, you think would be the right decision to make, the way to go. It really is about, what do you feel in your soul? Before your mind takes over and says, but that's not possible, but I can do that. What is it your soul is calling you to do? And is it with people? Is it connecting? Is it sharing certain things about your life and what you can help others with? Let me see what's coming up in the rest of the cards for you. Oh. Beautiful. Very beautiful. You're going through transformation, Carolina. Oh, that's a lot of fallout, but I'm not gonna pick that. I'll pick it up in a bit. Let me see if anything else wants to come out. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now, this pathway you're about to walk is very in your alignment with your soul's purpose. There's a pathway coming. So I don't see any detours. It really is now a pathway towards something that's really meant for you, and something that really is supposed to come in. So basically, it's overcoming your fears. This standstill, this energy, how do you feel in that? What is your mind telling you? And what is your soul, telling you during this standstill period of your life? It's about overcoming the fear of that you have to embody something, that you always have to have a certain job, or have to have, or are supposed to help people, be there, What about just being self, and it not being about what you do, how much money you make, where you're going, what your plans are, who you're with, It's about overcoming the fear of that people looking at the real you without all those things, and just embrace you in the same way, basically. So what I feel with this is that this is a time of period where you're really breaking certain cycles. You know, like things you used to say, things you used to think, things you used to do. Embrace that. Like, that's such a beautiful period of time, even though it's scary and it's very uncomfortable for Aquarius. I really know, but the more you try and embrace it and know, because it's gonna be fine. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Mm, I'm sorry, I had to drink a little bit of water. You're gonna come out with an answer. You will walk your soul's path in now in a couple months, okay? And then there's people trying to put you back in the box, but you will be strong enough by then to know that no, this is for me. Yeah, but what about this? No, but this is my pathway. Yeah, but have you thought about that? Have you think about this? Like, it's, a lot of communication, but this from people that you used to hang around with, but you got a new sense of purpose. Your focus is shifting. Really is on what is possible. What am I, where am I going? What is possible? What have I evolved to? What can I now become, basically, instead of, but I don't have this and I can't do that, and this person told me I was never gonna be able to do that. It's like really releasing all the noise. Okay, so I can't tell you exactly what your purpose is, because that's up for your soul to tell you. Like, they won't even allow me into that type of energy because it's about the pathway there, right? You'll feel it and it comes to you, and that's the power of it. If I just give it to you now, the power of it will be gone. Okay, so I just don't want you to worry. And I know before people are going actually in with the type of opinions that you're fearing right now, by the time they actually come up, you've already evolved to a certain level. If you don't care anymore, okay? I think you already kind of know what you're supposed to do, but yet you're still a little bit scared. You will work through that energy, okay? That's the reason why you're in the standstill right now. So thank you so much I hope that answered your question, Carolina. Thank you so much for your super chat. Okay, up next is Albert. Did I already, or was that a different Albert? You're Cancer, married to an Aquarius. We have been separated for over a year, but we're talking again. Will we stay married? Wow, I think that's interesting. I think it's interesting how you guys both just take time to yourself and you're still married, basically. And you just separated. Let me see. I just have to laugh because I felt it already. Yeah. Oh, okay, now. If you're both willing to really be open, to have no secrets, both of you, to be really honest, and the other person gives the room, for the other one to embrace that as well and show up in that, in the truth, basically, I think you guys got a really good shot. And I'm not a big fan of like, couples coming back together, but I feel this interesting connection between you and Aquarius. And Cancer and Aquarius are, when a Cancer and Aquarius connect and it's on a level of like soul to soul, all the rules go out of the window. Okay, there's just not really anything regular or general about a relationship between a Cancer and an Aquarius. There's just not. So for normally I would like say, work on yourself, see if that's actually really what you want to do. I feel this reconnection is happening because you both sort of worked on yourself. That's why this is the only reason why I'm like, yeah, well, this connection is undeniable. But that's because the noise is out of the picture, you know? And I feel that you really, the Aquarius really took time to go and have some soul's journey. Basically, they evolved on a soul's level so much this last year, actually last 2 years basically. So I can just be really honest with you, Albert. um this is very special, okay? Just don't jump in. Just let it be about you both sorry, you both having your own thing, and keep it that way and try to connect. You know, it's like your cup is your cup and my cup is my cup, and we can, like, you know, share. Cheers. But we don't have to turn it into a big cup right away. So we, you know, take our cups out of the picture and we just have one cup and we're both in it and, you know, all the way in it. It takes some time. It's like, be, you know, find a balance in that and trust your intuition and be very open about your intuition as well. So don't discard anything. Be open and transparent. Then yes, I do see it happening actually. Because this is such a special connection, and I think it's so beautiful how you both decided to separate and work on yourself. I feel like you're reconnecting. If this is not ending up in a relationship again, this person will always be one of your closest people. You know, it's like they'll just cut off and then never talk to you again. Something else will grow out of it. So this person will never completely be out of your life because you have such a strong soul bond with this person. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. I hope, I definitely think that's positive energy, you know, very positive. Okay, now, thank you so much for sending your super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're moving on to the next person, which is Kat. Yes. Okay, we're at Cat Byron. I'm sorry, I had to drink some drink, and I just want to make sure I, you know, don't miss out on anything big or anything. Because I'm not reading you guys' chats while I'm reading, because I almost always have like sort of my eyes closed half the time and just, you know, tune in. mm. Thank you guys so much for sending me questions and super chats. I really appreciate it. I really do. Do you guys actually like me going live and answer your questions? Because I used to. I've done it like a couple times before, like a long time ago. I really enjoyed actually going live and, you know, communicating with you guys and everything. So, yeah, I hope to do it more often because I really enjoyed it. Let me see. Cat. Sorry. Thank you so much for your 9.99. I love 9.99. I just love it. It's like 555. I'm also obsessed with because it stalks me. But 9.99, I'm always like, yes, I see 9.99, because then I know, okay, something is really changing now. Like the changes around the corner. It can happen tomorrow morning. That's always what I feel when I see 999. Sorry. Okay. Let me see. Cat. Sorry. I'm going through a weird phase in my life at the moment. Sun in Virgo, Leo rising, and Moon in Sag. Do my spirit guides have any messages for me? Okay. Then I'm going to pick up the angel message deck. Let me see. Any messages for Cat Byron? Oh, that's so nice, Cat. Oh, did we freeze? No. Do you guys can still hear me or not? Because I think we froze actually. I hope we're not. I hope we're gonna come back in a little bit. Oh no. Yes, the audio is fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to write down you guys a super chat because I'm probably gonna have to go offline and then come online again because I had this once before. Yes, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys can still hear me. So, I'm just gonna write down the people who send me super chat because I don't wanna miss out on that. I don't know if there's an easier way for me to see it, but I'm just gonna have to scroll down. And I feel so bad for Kat actually. Don't worry about it. I will do your reading, okay? Let me see. Okay, Kat. I'm gonna put it down really quickly so I can come, you guys can join into the next super chat basically, okay? I'm gonna go offline and then online again, and then it's gonna be fine because I had this before, that's why. But you guys can stay if you want to. I'll just start, keep talking a little bit until I wrote this stuff down. And once I'm going offline, I'll let you know, and I'll come back online immediately. So, okay. Okay, I'm sorry guys. You can also go offline if you want to because it's a bit boring right now, but I'll be back online in a little bit, okay? Yeah, it's just sometimes when a lot of things come in and it just freezes and it's really annoying. But hey, we're still in shadow period aftermath of Mercury retrograde, so yeah, just what it is. Okay, let me see. I think there's actually an easier way to do this, but I'm just gonna write your guys' name down. I think that's way better. And then you guys can send me your question again, okay? So I will put your name down on the list and then you have to resend the question. Just, in the chat, not via super chat, of course. Just in the next, so I'm going offline, I'm coming online again, and then send me your question one more time, and I have your name on the list, so. Okay. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm sorry it takes so long. Well, you can go offline, by the way. I will be back in a bit. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Okay, you guys, I got everything, so I'm going offline now. And if you guys join me on to the next one, then I can, do your readings. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see how this works.